Breakfast.
Oh my God. Created a
4 a.m.
animal.
38 degrees. Sounds about right.
No. It's 3:50 a.m. After about 1,100 miles.
All right, I'll see you in 2 hours.
See you in 2 hours.
So Dennis and the Coffee Walk team, Alex and them, they spent, in 2023 they found like a bunch of Shelbys. I mean, they buy a lot of Shelbys every year, but they found a bunch this year. And I just happened to go over there one day, and they have a red 68 KR, they have a 65, and a 67 GT350, and then they had this Brittany blue.
No. You didn't just happen to go over there. You were going over there to give them pizza and stuff because they came over and helped us
why I was there?
The
forklift. Those cars?
Yeah, because he did us a solid.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that was incredible that he did that.
Dennis let us
we were in trouble
with the forklift for 4 hours and help us unload a bunch of cars.
Yeah.
So anyway, I go there and we start talking about these cars, and we've always wanted a 67 GT500 because it's what the Shelby guys consider, the last real Shelby.
Yes.
Because it wasn't really as forward influenced as the 68 and later cars.
Right.
And obviously the 500 is the bee's knees.
The top dog.
Yeah, and so...
And then being a 4-speed.
Yeah, and then it turns out it's Brittany Blue. It's a 4-speed, super solid, like original sheet metal car that needed like a little tiny floor patch. And I think they got it it was Colorado or Utah. I don't remember. I'll have to look at the video.
Yeah, I was thinking it was Oregon, but you might be Oregon or Colorado. But
somewhere in that
it's on his coffee walk.
Yeah, for sure. And getting a 427, correct? They're putting a 427 in it because they're better than the 428. I guess that's what everybody does when they build a Shelby, is put a 427 in it because the 428s just have issues.
But he's giving us a 428.
Yeah, and it's
motor. To go with it.
They're putting the right 4-speed in it, and it's going to be all restored. And Brittany Blue is like the best color. It's gorgeous.
Absolutely.
So that with the 4-speed and all that, it's pretty cool. So we're gonna go see it. It came out of paint a couple weeks ago or a week ago, and they're busy getting ready for Barrett Jackson prep, so they probably haven't done much with it since.
Oh,
then.
Here we are.
But here we are pulling up to CBG.
So let's check this thing out, man. I haven't seen it since it was in primer, and other than that picture.
What's happening, guys?
Good to see you, sir.
Man. You want some coffee?
No, we just had a big lunch. We're good, but we appreciate that.
We're running on fumes, though.
Yeah,
we left Phoenix at 10 a.m. yesterday.
Well, the Shelby might be painted. All right, so we spent probably maybe 200 hours more on the paint than I told you we would. So I think you're going to be thrilled.
We appreciate that.
Not because you were getting the car. We always do. When I say something's going to take 100 hours, it usually takes 200 or 300 hours.
That's us too.
Okay, so I'm not the only one that fails there.
No,
that's why I don't write the estimates, and we don't do Shelbys for customers.
That's why we are really bad about writing estimates altogether.
Yeah, so I didn't hesitate.
We almost don't even take customers because of that, because we always seem to lose.
We only do it on the Jeeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have that. You have that down pat.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
And you can't. I mean, you just can't estimate how long it takes, especially an e-body Mopar. Woo.
Yeah, Alex just got done figuring that out, huh?
5 years.
And he's going to roll it.
Yep.
And it's
a neat car.
And he's a good...
It's heading to Barrett Jackson. Well, let's go see it.
Oh, look at that. Troy, you got one of those?
Yep.
190?
Blue.
So that we found in Fort Worth.
Okay.
They've been in the garage since '82.
We got the same thing. It was
Really?
In the early '80s, originally it was black, but they painted the start this really cool blue color.
So what's nice about this is, the 62 is a pretty late one.
Okay.
White's a good color, but it's got gray interior. But what's neat is it's got all the options. So it's got the buddy seat in the back.
Okay.
Y'all familiar with what that is? Okay. Well, it's a seat.
We're learning still.
Well, it's a seat that you can sit sideways.
Oh,
for one.
okay.
Okay.
The other option's hardtop, which actually, if you guys are starting to learn on 190 SLs, the hardtop's actually in the VIN.
Oh.
So if you go buy one of the hardtops missing and people look at it, it's like, where's the hardtop? They can actually tell.
Ah, okay.
So it's
Ours has a hardtop, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's a good option. Soft top would be an option because you could have got a hardtop only. Soft top only or two top. So this is a two top car.
Interesting.
But it's also got the AM/FM radio in it.
Cool.
It's got the map light and the clock in the glove box door. So somebody checked every box in that car.
That's
That's awesome.
And coming out of
We'll have to figure out what ours has more than what we know.
Dude, we bought it and like pushed it in the shop and haven't done anything with it.
Send me a couple pictures. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Absolutely.
We'll definitely do that.
But I've been buying those forever. But what's cool about that is rust free.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't beat
Ours
that.
was our first Mercedes we ever bought.
Yeah.
They put it up on Craigslist. Come and make an offer.
Like,
Really?
Auction
yeah,
thing,
like
one
silent
day thing,
auction.
silent auction.
Write it on a piece of paper.
Well, you can't go wrong buying a 190.
That's kind of what we thought.
Yeah.
No, you just can't.
There's
There's some guys starting to rest them on them now too. So
what?
yeah, well, I mean the body style's beautiful on them. But
Oh,
they're just
yeah,
no power.
Absolutely.
They're
It's
gorgeous.
crazy underpowered. So it's over here hidden in the shop where we started 40 years ago. So as
I
soon,
love that kind of
as soon as everything leaves to Barrett, we'll pull it in. Alex can start assembling it.
Awesome.
So there's our nuts and bolts parts car for it. So that
Just the
date
random
cut on that car,
fastback sitting
the
there.
date cut on that car is real close to this one in case we just need fender bolts or just whatever, anything
Whatever.
minor. There it is.
Woo!
So after we, a tremendous amount of time on this car, the guys did confirm all the body panels original in this car, which is unusual in
Yes.
Shelby.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
Hadn't
There was
been hit.
one little spot, right? A little
We
small
fixed it,
little
but I don't
spot.
think you can
Yeah,
tell.
you can't even tell. Yeah.
There was a small spot on the passenger floor, which we did repair. You cannot see it from the bottom.
Right.
The bottom is in red oxide primer, which Tony called, asked if we could do that. We did it. Panel gaps are outstanding. The hood and deck lid aren't on it, but the fitment on the hood and deck lid are far beyond, in my opinion, how they even left the factory. We spent a tremendous amount of time on them. Great fitment. Has not been color sanded or buffed, but we'll do that after the car's finished. But I
Smart.
think if you looked at it, it's laser freaking straight.
Yeah, it looks stunning.
And you guys do this, so I think you'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
God, that color is just hard to beat, dude.
Well, Brittany Blue is probably the color I get asked for the most.
Okay.
And I hate to tell people this because they think I'm being pretentious, so I just tell them good luck. It's a tough color to find.
Yeah.
It just
That's
really,
like a
really
pink
is.
Mopar,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, I want a pink B. Like, okay,
Yeah.
good luck. Like,
But the more you look at this color, the better it is. It's like, I've had guys come in that saw this and we've already painted Jeeps this color. Which they're just similar colors as a Jeep, but I mean, the color is just stud.
yeah, and well, I mean,
So those are obviously the fiberglass ancillary pieces. But we fitted the rear side pieces really, really nice. All the scoops are nice. All that stuff has been on and off the car multiple times. Doors off the car, fenders off the car. I mean, I sent all that to Tony.
Yeah.
But it's a killer car.
It is a killer car. I watched the episode where you picked it up.
Remind
so
us
we got
again
to-
what state it came from.
Oregon.
Oregon. You were right. Okay.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if it was Oregon or Colorado. He wasn't sure if it was Colorado or Utah.
I think our truck round trip on that was like 4,300 miles.
Oh my God.
So we earned this car.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, if you remember when we picked this thing up, this guy had it for a long time.
Yes.
Which is really neat. The weather strips, all the emblems, all the soft goods, everything for this car is all NOS and Ford boxes. The stripe kit's NOS and Ford boxes, all in my office. So everything that's going on this car that matters is NOS.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Which I think is super cool.
Heck yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Now,
this is going into our collection, so we're planning on. We're not selling this car.
Well, I would hope so, because
So-
finding another a body like this,
Yeah.
Brittany Blue 4-speed GT500, it may not happen again.
Yeah, hard
Yeah.
pressed.
It literally may not happen again.
Yeah.
God, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
You
it
like
is
it?
gorgeous. Oh, we love it.
It makes you want to bring
Absolutely
him.
love
It makes you want to bring him the Boss 9.
I know, no kidding.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, he just told you he doesn't do it
Exactly.
for customers.
I've done Boss 9s, and I tell you what, talking about, there's guys that just do those, and that's
Yeah.
who needs to do them.
And the parts are crazy on those.
And again, that's why we keep these 67 Mustangs here and we don't sell them. Because it's just going back together. We'll get whatever the closest date code is, and nuts, bolts, small stuff.
Make it all work.
It'll go on this car.
Yeah.
Which this car was pretty complete. We took it apart, so we got all that stuff.
This thing's gorgeous, man.
That color almost doesn't, like, it looks like it doesn't belong on that car, just because it's so, like, I don't know, it's, you don't see a Mustang in that color. It's just, I don't know, it's just beautiful.
It's almost,
It's stunning. Like,
it almost looks like a high-end Ferrari color.
yeah, exactly. Like you
Like
pick
real
something, like you
high-end
pick something
Ferrari.
out of a
Yeah.
catalog, and we're like, hey, I love this baby blue that just
It was
pops perfect.
it was a pretty high percentage color. I think it was like 15 or 16%.
Well,
don't quote me on that, but it was
every Restomod Bronco's painted that color now.
Yeah. Well, it's the color to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy's Restomod Bronco is painted this color.
But we will start back on this February 1. So it's
Yeah,
going to
finish your craziness up.
This month. But we have everything here.
Yeah.
Where's the worldwide auction at? I know the one's
like
in
down the street.
Scottsdale.
It's
Is
in
it
Tempe,
Scottsdale?
just down the street. It's
So
literally
you're saying in the same area.
10 or 15 miles.
Yeah, there's a worldwide
And that 71
Sotheby's,
440 V code that's in it, that Jeff's Resurrection's restored, I guarantee it's one of the best in the world.
Really?
Yeah, you need to go look at
V
that.
code Challenger or what?
Yeah.
Wow, I have to go look at it.
4-speed car too.
What color is it?
Is that going to be at Worldwide or is that
crazy.
going to be at Barrett?
Black, billboards, worldwide.
At Worldwide?
Yeah.
Are you planning to go to Worldwide?
And that's,
We've never been,
You
but
should go.
if we're there, yeah.
It's on Friday the 26th. So what it is, their auction's from 10 to 3. They got 100 cars, real select cars. It's over with, and then head to Barrett after that.
Oh, so it's all in the same
Interesting.
weekend.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And then isn't there like a Sotheby's or something else? Like they usually do like 3 or
So it used to be Sotheby's, Gooding, Bottoms, and Worldwide. Worldwide's the only one left.
Oh, okay.
So you got Worldwide and Barrett going
And
at the
Barrett,
same
okay.
time.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to go check it out.
Really good
we
sale.
leave to Meek 'em Kiss Me in 4 hours or whatever. We're flying out for.
So they've been going this whole time, and now the big cars come up, and everybody goes out there.
Yeah, that's
Well,
that's our
no,
that's
that
our
just happened to
strategy.
be our because we kind of had a little bit of a curveball thrown at us. We had planned this whole trip and we were going to leave earlier, but this car came up in Washington, the '68 Charger. You know, we're Charger fanatics, and so we went up there. It was a numbers matching 444-speed Dana, and they never. We've
had
all the cars we bought.
We've had the 200 plus Chargers.
We've never bought a 68 444 speed Dana, and this one is EE1, which is a dark blue, which we've only seen 2 in all the years that we've been buying these cars. We've only seen 2, and we've never even owned one. And so it's a 4-color combo. It's a black top, white stripe, blue and lighter blue or medium blue interior, and a darker blue exterior. So it's just a really unique car. And so when it came up, we were like, well, you know.
Was it an executive car?
We're not sure. The guy that we bought it
sounds
from
like
owned it since '77.
Yeah, power windows, 8-track
power
console.
Windows, 8-track as
I was
well
just going to
on
ask
top of
those
that.
questions. I would be willing to bet that's an executive car.
Somebody ordered it
I would almost put money
special
on
or
it.
something. Yeah,
Especially when you see power windows in an 8-track.
yeah, and a 4-speed car.
Sunroof
From
is a
LA.
dead giveaway.
It's from LA. That's where the car was from. And then
I bet it's going to be an
20 years,
executive car.
15. We're not even sure if it was 5 or 20 years because he couldn't even give us really a timeline. But he moved up to Washington, took it with him, and still had California black plates on it. Never was registered in Washington. Never left the garage once it got there.
That's what's great about this business. You never know what you're going to find every week.
Never.
And it's
Chase
great. It's
is
funny
off the
because
hook.
it's like right off the highway, and there's like this 3-bay garage, and it's like that's what we always joke about.
Door
Oh, there's a
number
Henny
1.
Cuda in there. Well, sure enough, there's a freaking numbers matching 68 Charger. He opens the door. We're like, oh my god! Like
We're like door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3, and it was in door number 1. But he had all kinds of cars in there.
That's
Just
awesome.
Not anything.
Well, thank you guys for being patient on the Shelby.
Appreciate it.
Thank you
Dennis.
for having
We
us.
will finish it
Appreciate
eventually.
Yes.
And we're fine with that.
Yes.
We're not rushing you.
Okay.
We're all good.
Yeah. So it was really cool that Dennis did that for us. Like that was
incredible.
yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That's it's always fun to go there. He's a wealth of knowledge. Every time I go there, I learn stuff from him.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like last time we were talking about the ice blaster, the dry ice blaster and stuff, and he showed us that car, that Jeep.
Yeah.
That was ice blasted. It looked brand new.
Yep.
You know, and I've never done any of that.
Yeah.
But I guess it's pretty messy because otherwise we would have bought it. We would have bought the system.
So we got back to Dallas just in the nick of time, and we are in the car, headed to the airport.
Headed to Kissimmee to check out the Mecum auction. Maybe bring something home.
Hoping a Hemi Super B will come kiss me.
Kiss me? Kiss me?
Just kidding. Cut that out too.